Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Adante. Some of you may know me as the site manager for Tallgrass Food Box at the Chapel Hill location. I'm also a registered dietitian. And today I want to show you something that you can make with what's in this week's box. We're going to do a hash, and you can have this usually for breakfast or any other time of the day. I love it because it's a great way to use the things that I get in my box. And so what we're going to use from this week's box, we're going to use these beautiful green onions from Faithful Farms. We've got some chard here from Sankofa Farms. We can either use this or use some of this kale as well. So you can choose whatever green you want. I might use a little bit of both. And then because it's a hash, we gotta have those potatoes. So we're gonna use some of these potatoes that are in the box from Pine Knot Farms to go in this as well. Also, we're going to add in some mushrooms. We have our mushrooms from Gore Farms. So we're also going to cook some eggs to go along with this as well. All right, so we're going to start by chopping our veggies first. So for potatoes, we're going to cut them about maybe 1/2 inch dice. That way when you cook them, they don't take as long as time to cook because they're all smaller pieces. All right, so you're going to cut these like this. I'm going to put them aside in the bowl. All right, next we're going to chop our greens. So what we want to do, because this beautiful kale has such a thick spine, we just want to kind of pull that stem off like that and just lay it flat. So we're going to do the same thing here. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing for our last piece of kale. Now, some of you might want to throw these stems away. We're actually going to chop them up really fine and add them to our hash. Because the nutrients are in here as well, and it's going to actually add some more texture to it. We're going to chop it really fine so it's not super thick. Roll it up really tight, and we're just going to cut it into ribbons like that. And when you're cutting, make sure you keep your thumb behind your fingers. You want to practice knife safety here. As you get to the end, you can kind of move away. That way, we have some ribbons. I'm going to actually cut these up just a little bit more. There we go. That. Or if you don't even want to cut this, you could also just tear them by hand if you want to have some more fun with your food. All right, and then same thing with our chard. We're going to kind of just pull the leaf off of the stalk like that. Same thing with this one. It's okay if you have some left here. It's perfectly fine. Like I said, it's got to cook down. We just don't want any super thick pieces in here. So we're going to do the same here. Just small pieces. Add them to our bowl with our kale. And we're going to cook these a little later. And now we have our beautiful stems here. So what I'm going to do is just chop them up real fine. You see we're just cutting it real thin. Okay. We'll also add that to our bowl here. All right, and now we have green onions. With these, we're just going to just chop these relatively thick. Move down. Just and like I said, you can use the entire onion, or you can use the green part or the white part, depending on your flavor preferences. We're going to add that here as well. And last but not least, we've got our mushrooms here. So I'm just going to open these up real quick. And these are, I believe these are shiitake mushrooms from Gore Farms. Slice these. And these have so much flavor packed inside. All right. Let's add these to our bowl as well. And there you have it. That's all our veggies. All right, so in order to have a hash with potatoes that are very crispy, we're actually going to boil these potatoes first, or parboil them first. That way they're going to be soft on the inside, and we fry them up, they're going to be nice and crispy on the outside. So the way we do that is, to a pot of water, We're just gonna add our potatoes, and this is already cold water, so I'm just gonna add our potatoes to there, and a little bit of salt. And then we're gonna turn the heat up and put it up to a boil. All right, so about 5 minutes later, our potatoes have been boiling, and we're just gonna pull them out, and we're gonna just drain them into a bowl, a colander here. Alrighty, and we're gonna let that sit for a couple minutes, cool off just a little bit before we start cooking them. All right, so as our potatoes are cooling, we're gonna put a skillet on and add some oil to, about a couple tablespoons. Let it get nice and hot. We're gonna add our potatoes. Make sure we get them all. And we're gonna fry these for about 5 minutes. You'll know they're done when they're kind of like browned all over. Not burned, but just a little browned all over. So you can toss them every once in a while just to get them nice and crispy on all sides. All right, so we're gonna season our potatoes as well with a little bit of salt and pepper to keep it simple for now. Pepper. Okay. Simple goes a long way here. And we're just gonna, again, keep turning them. They're starting to brown a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but I've got some browning action happening. All right, so after about 5 or so minutes, give or take a few, our potatoes have browned, a little crispy on the sides here. So what I want to do now is transfer these to a bowl as we cook our veggies. As you recall, we've got our chard and our kale and our green onions that are going to go in here for our hash to accompany our potatoes. We're going to add our greens straight to here. We're going to have our greens, our mushrooms, and our onions. We're just going to drop them all in there. And these greens may look like a lot now, but they're going to cook down, wilt down, so well. So we're going to have more crunchies in here. Add that here, and we'll just give it a good stir. Make sure we get everything nice and sizzling here. I'm actually going to add a little bit of salt to these just to kind of draw out some of that moisture so it can cook a little faster. There we go. Have that. Do another quick stir. And we're going to cook this for probably another anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how hot your pan is. So yeah, about myself, for those that don't know me, I've been with Tallgrass since 2020, and it's been a great journey for me. I really enjoy this work, being a part of promoting black foodways and really uplifting our black farmers in the state. You know, as a dietitian, you know, we always harp on the importance of fresh food, fresh produce, but also what's important is access to that and making sure we support the people who make that food. So I just love being a part of this, being able to impact our food system locally here. All right, so far we've only seasoned our potatoes with salt and pepper, and of course we like to season our food here, so we got a few more things to go. We got some garlic powder, some chili powder we're gonna add to our vegetables in just a moment. We also have some fresh herbs here. They add a really punch of flavor, and we got these from Faithful Farms as well. Now that our vegetables are done, we're gonna add our potatoes back. All right. Add our potatoes back here. Next, we're gonna put some garlic powder here. Got some chili pepper as well, chili powder. And I'm gonna add some of this fresh thyme to it as well. And then lastly, hit it with another hit of salt and pepper just to give it a tad more flavor. All right. And this one is cooked for another couple minutes to get those let those herbs and spices make their way in there and get all happy. All right. Happy food makes happy people. All right. So here we have our finished potato, kale, chard and mushroom hash. Enjoy.